All right, welcome back, Pokemon Go players, to another episode of the Purified podcast. Today is January 19, 2023. I am your host, Luis Palacios, with my co-host, Chris.
Hey, it's your boy, Pokemon Trigger, please. We're back at it again with another week of Pokemon Go news, and we got some big and some small news for you.
Big and small? I don't know about that, brother.
You didn't get the pun?
We're getting... well, okay, yeah, no. Now I get it. God damn it. We got some huge news, I can tell you that much. Some colossal news, towers over the mountains and flows under the rivers and oceans, whatever the case may be. However, we're here once again to talk about Pokemon Go news, updates, and rant about the game because we love the game just as much as everybody else. Let's make sure that we are everybody checks out the Professor Network / Purified Podcast. I don't know what I'm saying these days. Wonderful people to work with every single time. They're just they're always out there. Their family is amazing. Check them out. There's all beautiful faces from all their podcasts. So make sure you go over there. They're a wonderful family. All right, Chris, I guess it hasn't been that long since we spoke. I know that we kind of released the podcast a little bit late, just because of a few things. I had a lot going on during this weekend, and by the time I actually knew that I was able to release the podcast, I couldn't. And then I got sick. So the podcast...
That's life, boy.
That's life. So the latest podcast was released probably only like 2 days before this one came out. So if you guys are listening to the old one, you'll be listening to the new one in the next few days. Greatly appreciate it if you can always check us out. So that's pretty good. Aside from that, how's your week been, brother?
It went a lot better than last week in Pokemon Go.
Ooh.
A lot better.
I guess you should probably start telling us what you got, because at this point already.
It's been great. I loved the Fairy and Dragon event. I always love those typings. I always say I think they're the most rare in Pokemon Go. Other than that, there's been a lot of fun, shadow Pokemon to hunt, a lot of cool quests to hunt. Today I was kind of sad because I haven't been able to spin any Pokestops because I'm waiting for it to reset because I missed a day. And I'm like,
come on. That's
I have to get it going right though.
Okay.
And I'm like, there isn't a crazy event going on right now. I know I know we're gonna talk about the event going on right now. We already did last week actually. The New Year's event.
Yeah.
For like the Chinese New Year. But
lunar New Year, brother.
Before
you get everybody mad at you for some reason.
Oh, they're already mad at me. But let's talk shinies. I think that's all I got. I didn't get any 4-stars, but I did get some other cool things that we're going to be talking about later. I got a shiny Meryl and a shiny Ralt from the event. I was kind of disappointed because those are repeat shinies. Out of all the shinies I could have got, but I did get 2 extra small Pokemon. And I'm very excited. We're going to be talking about those later. I was very surprised when I ran into them. The first one, I had just gotten off work, and I got an extra small Cottony. And then the next day, I did a Shadow Hitmonlee, and I saw that the third one was tiny in the fight. And I was like, it's too bad I can't catch the third one. And then wouldn't you know it, an extra small Hitmonlee is on the catch screen. And I'd be lying if I said I wasn't hyped every single time, the little sparkles come out, even if it is just a size difference instead of it being, a rare, different color Pokemon, such as shinies. But, I'm very happy they added those. Other than that, it's just been PvP. I caught a 0-15-15 Pidgey, and I thought, oh my gosh, this has to be rank 1. It's rank 1. But only if it's Mega, and I think it's for Ultra League. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm ever gonna use that in Ultra League. But yeah, other than that, we've just been catching goomies pretty much over here.
Yeah, gummies from the Dragon event, right? Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, I couldn't get my. I couldn't really get my Honda Gumi, which kind of sucks.
Dude, yeah,
I
I saw way too many people post those.
Dude, I wanted a Gumi so badly. I also wanted a Hondo. I don't know.
Dude, I saw a Jangmo O yesterday, and I freaked out.
Right.
I never see those.
I remember seeing a Jangmo like really. What was it like? The day after GoFest. Like I went for my the daily adventure instance, and then a Jangmo was just like all out of sudden like somewhere in the airport. I'm like, okay, I guess this is where you spend your time here, you know?
Yeah, he's going on vacation.
I know, right? But yeah, that's actually some pretty good hauls in the end of the day. So I kind of figured that was the case. But yeah, I mean that's pretty good. That's pretty good. No Hondos, I guess, but you know it is what it is.
Oh.
Yeah. I got in a couple of shinies. One of them being a shiny Sacrum that I got during a raid, so I'm happy about that. I don't know if I actually talk about that. I did get the shiny Dedenne.
So I saw that. I was very jealous when I saw that on Twitter.
Dude, I was so happy about it, mostly because it was a Gold Plus catch.
Oh my gosh.
So unexpectedly open your bag and then all of a sudden, it's there!
Chocolate mousse.
So I'm happy about that, specifically in the end of the day. I'm happy that at least I was able to get that new shiny release.
Is it PvP IVs?
Probably not. It's like a 957, so...
He's still cool.
And it's still pretty nice. Somebody in the chat also said they got it on one of their accounts, so that's pretty good, I guess. I mean, this one maxes out at 1500 even! I'll keep
PvP chocolate mouse.
I'll be like, here you go. Here you go.
Shocking.
I'm okay. Also got a Regice. I actually... So another thing that is actually very cool is that I did get now a gym in my neighborhood. The one stop that you usually see right over there in the distance is now turned into a gym. So now I can do gyms remotely from my house.
You gotta be sending raids to me. Let's go.
I mean, you send me like remote raids every time, so.
Yeah.
But I'm happy that at least around my neighborhood things are starting to develop a little bit more. I do see a couple of like new stops around the area now, which I may have to like sneak into the neighborhood to do that. Unless I get caught. Be aware of your surroundings, everybody. Ooh, and also I just got a huge buttery, which we'll talk about in just a moment, and you probably saw the animation when you were live on stream right now.
Yo!
So that's pretty good. I'll catch it because I need it anyways. But yeah, I'll get to my Hondos in a moment. I did get a couple of Hondos, which they were all hatches, surprisingly. So that's actually kind of nice. And yeah, that's a new record there. Oh my goodness, that's a huge buttery. Holy crap.
It's huge.
It's a 3-star too. I kind of want to see
that thing is actually tall.
I know. I was about to say, it's like, holy crap, that's a big binary. We'll talk about exactly what that means in just a moment. I mean, you probably already saw some of the things that's happening in there, anyways. Should I send you this Regice there, Chris? You want to do it, Regice?
If you want to do it, sure.
Sure.
I mean, we both have the Hondo, so it's really just trying for the Shondo.
I remember when Regice came back or came to the very first time. I got the Hondo back to back. So
back to back Hondos.
Back to back Hondos. So that was actually pretty cool. I'll go ahead and send it to whoever's online, actually. So he's probably streaming, so probably not there. I'll do you and I'll do. Baby. All right. Hopefully we get some good ones because we're gonna need some help here. It's a tanky Pokemon. And then the Hondos, while we wait for the raid to start, I did get a Hondo Bidoo again from the X, and then a Hondo Wimpot, which is my second one. So that completes the family Hondos. Sorry, I had another one ready. And I'm sorry if I'm coughing a little bit more here and there. If I talk too much, I may dry my throat, and I am starting to get over a cold right now. So
you're sick of all the Hondos.
Bear with me. I know, right? That was amazing. But no, it's been pretty fun. In the end of the day, and how things is going. I'll send it to you. Just Chris, whenever you accept the request, I'll do another.
Yeah, I'll be in there in a sec. Or should I
Nice.
hop out?
You want in? Okay, hold on. I'll resend the
Okay, hopping out.
been out. Yep. I didn't send you. I didn't see you in the raid, so I was actually kind of aware.
I
Okay,
had
so
to get more coins. I'll be real.
this is what's gonna happen the entire time from here on out. So that's I'll send it to you, to you, and then if you're there, okay. All right, I send it again, so you guys can go ahead and join in. But yeah, so it hasn't been too bad when it comes to Hondos and Shinies in Pokemon Go. I'm happy that at least I was able to get that. We did kind of give our ratings for the Dragon event, so I'd say that it stands as it is. 8.5 to 9, I think it was what we gave the last time.
Yeah,
So I think we should probably be okay with what happens anyways.
yeah, I think it was great for what it was.
Yeah, so that's that one. And then the brand new event, which just started today, the the Lunar New Year's event is actually happening. So all these bunny Pokemons are starting because it's the year of the rabbit. Fennekin is also appearing, which is not shiny, unfortunately. And then increased chance of encountering shiny Darumaka and shiny Darumaka, if you can find one. I think Galarian is also boosted, but I'm not sure. They're back in rates and all that too. So, people. Okay, so here's the funny part that happened in the other side of the world, which, you know, the event has a set time to start in New Zealand. You know, the early parts of the world. The event doesn't start for another 30 minutes over there. So Niantic Cat doing his work once again. You gotta love them. You know, they're always getting screwed over somehow, but you gotta love them. So
They're the testers.
I know, right? Of course, let me just make up all my charts while I'm here, anyways, just in case,
Yeah.
just to get the extra boost. And then it started everywhere else in the world. The only thing that a lot of people are saying is that they are not seeing as many Darumakas at this shit.
Yeah, I have not seen a single one.
I
But to be
encountered
fair,
one.
I haven't been in the game like 24/7.
I encountered one, and that was after the event started at my workplace. So I was fairly okay saying that they're gonna spawn recently, but they are the rarer or the spawns in the entire pool. So you may not see as many as you think you're gonna see, but there are a lot of tasks and raids that you can do to actually encounter it, anyways.
I will say, since they boosted the shiny odds, I guess they're trying to even it out.
True, but you never know until we see more of it. Aside from that, we do have an increased chance of getting lucky friends and lucky Pokemon from trades, which I have done all my special trades for the day, and I'm starting to do more extra trades with my friend of mine. So
I really have to do my lucky friend trades, man. I'm
I do.
still level 48.
This is your chance. So you got your friend Buster coming out down, right?
Yeah, Saturday.
So
Is
go
that
ahead.
within the time period?
Yeah, yeah. You have 5 days since the event started today, so you have like 5-ish days for you to do as many trades as possible to get all those before the next level. So
Interesting.
yeah, so keep in mind that's actually very good. And then the eggs. Right now, I'm trying to hatch Riolus again. So send me gifts every day, please. It hasn't been too bad when it comes to that. I only hatched like 7K so far. I've been trying to like clear my storage. And of course, you do have this time research right now, which when you get to the second page, you're able to choose between 3 choices of technically your wishes for the month. So you get to choose between effectiveness increase in daily incense, so you get up to 30 minutes daily incense if you want to. You can also get half of the distance in eggs, and I think Stardust is the last one. So it really depends on what you want to pick. I really don't care about daily incense. I can care less if I get 15 to 30 minutes to encounter a Galarian bird that's gonna run away anyways.
Yeah, I was gonna say daily incense, like as cool as it is, like to try and get the birds. I feel like it kind of loses some of its pool, like
Yeah.
the fact that it's getting you out and active for only 15 instead of like an incense where you're like dedicating yourself to 30 minutes.
Yeah, and then definitely the ones that a lot of the battlers want is the Stardust one. So take advantage of that if you can. I chose, of course, eggs because I want to hatch as many eggs as possible during this event.
That's the shiny hunter's choice, yeah.
That's the shiny hunter choice. I want a Riolu. I want a 100 Riolu. I want a 100 Lycorius ready for Megas whenever it comes. So, which is gonna be interesting when they actually release that. Probably closer to the Sinnoh once they talk about next year. So we'll see how it goes. But then, yeah, that's the event. That's the lunar event right now, and still pretty fresh in our minds. We'll see how it goes. Haven't been too much complaint aside from the Darumaka that everybody's complaining about anyway. So it is what it is. And yeah, I think that's it. Well, of course, we are getting Larvitar Community Day this Saturday. So make sure
Yay.
you get your shinies if you can, Hondos if you can, because he will have a mega in the future. We'll remind you again, when you listen to this podcast later on this week. So
I'd say at least get a team of 6 if you don't already have one for flying raids.
And of course, the extra large candy.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Make sure you mega evolve Aerodactyl for the rock type mega, so you can get that extra boosted candy during Community Day. Very, very cool and important because it will help you in the long run.
You could do Absol too for the dark, right? Or no,
No.
Larvitar is not dark. Yeah.
No, Larvitar is rock and ground, I think. It's mostly rock at the beginning, then becomes rock ground, and then dark ground or dark rock or something. So, also, are we gonna be able to do this, right?
Yeah, we got this.
We got this. I've been tapping furiously, so I don't know. Okay, so
Why did put in a Sky Attack Moltres?
I got a superpower Dragonite on it. Oh, that's hilarious.
It put in a Salamence. What the heck?
I don't know. Maybe because I'm a fire fan, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it resists Earthquake. Whatever. Niantic being Niantic. At least it's not Blissey anymore.
I know, right? If we don't beat it, we'll just try again, and then we'll have a dedicated counters to it in the end of the day. Which should be done in 25 seconds. This is going to be a close raid, actually.
Not even tough, man. Not even tough.
Come on.
We only needed 3 megas.
3 megas. Oh my god, 10 seconds. Let's do this. What's going on? What's my damage?
What are you worried about? We got it, man.
Jesus. Oh my god, at the last 5 seconds. What?
Thank you, Explosive.
Oh god. Yeah,
Chris
thank you.
finally got that beard.
Thank you.
You can call it that.
Right, Mooch? Yeah, thank you. Explosive Mooch, thank you for joining us once again. But yeah, let's get going. Let's get some shiny checks here and there. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. That's not shiny. What's the Hondo anyways?
I don't remember. It's been too long.
I mean, if this is another Hondo, I'm throwing it away.
I think it's higher than that. I just can't remember what it is. I think it's like 1770 something.
I mean, I got it in the first wall. I got it at
Hello,
1743.
Just Snivy.
Just Snivy, thank you for joining us once again. Or actually, no, you're the first time actually listener, so thank you so much for coming. I just got a shiny Regice, bruh.
I was gonna say, that's cool as a pun.
Right.
I'm still gonna say it though.
Thank you so much, Mooch, for the subscription once again. We'll move on here in just a moment. So let me just check my Reggie Ice life. 1784 was the Honda last time. So
Really?
yeah, so I know I wasn't the Honda from looking at it. I was close though. And I did get my shiny, and then after that, I just didn't care about it anymore. So I don't even care about getting the extra large candy for this Pokemon. And it's come back like 3 or 4 times already.
Yeah, it's really just, is it shiny?
Yeah, it's a filler, it's a shiny, however that may be. We'll get to that when we get to it, Mr. Snivy. Thank you so much for listening. If you want to stay for more. Anyways, we got a couple of news to talk about. We've made a lot of puns when it came down to it. So, Chris, how about you talk about the very first piece of news that we have here today?
Yeah, this is the one I didn't think I'd be that excited about, but I am pretty excited about. More extra small and extra large Pokemon have been discovered in Pokemon Go. And the photo they have on the front is 3 different sizes of T-Tars, which is awesome.
It's kind of hilarious when you think about it.
Dude, like...
it's just
people are gonna be flexing their extra small like pseudo Pokemon doing the same amount of damage as an extra large, and I think that's the funniest thing.
That is the funniest thing when it comes down to it. Catch it in all sizes, y'all. So it's kind of interesting when you say the least. But so extra large, extra small, and extra large, are here technically for all Pokemon in Pokemon Go now. I think this was the best way to actually roll it out for the reason that they first test the waters to make sure they didn't break the game. So this is the first time the Niantic actually does something right. And when it came down to it, it finally came out. Like the full feature came out for every other Pokemon. Usually it would have been just like Mawiles or like Puchienas or something like that. Now every Pokemon that you catch can have an extra large and extra small chance, which is good for collectors. And bad for collectors too. And then at the same time, you have two new medals, of course, which we did introduce way back when the feature was actually live, which is the extra small and extra large. What you saw when I caught the Beniri earlier today, it was the animation of the. It's huge, so you can see the comparisons when it comes down to it, actually. And I'll show you right here. This is my regular size Beniri, and this is my extra large Beniri. You can see the difference. That guy is huge. It's like it's buffed up on binary Pokemon. So it's kind of interesting when you see it a little bit like that. I kind of want to see like all size of Pokemon now. It's gonna be fun to look for them, you know. Right, Chris?
Yeah, I really think just the fact they shoot out those little sparkles to let you know. I mean, yes, it says, oh, it's huge, oh, it's tiny, but I love that it shoots out the sparkles too. I'm really wanting to see a shiny extra smaller extra large though. That is my chase.
You'll see it. You just gotta click on the Pokemon.
Yeah.
And when you actually get the Pokemon stick, yeah, I know, right? When you get the Pokemon into the Pokédex or at least in your collection, you will see that if it's a brand new entry to the series of extra small or extra large, the Pokédex entry kind of does this little like, oh, you found the smallest one you can find as of now. We don't know if there's going to be any smaller one after that, but we'll see, you know? Oh, nice. We'll coordinate that later on this year. But yeah, so it's not too bad as a feature when it comes down to it, I guess. But it is what it is. I don't know. Anything else to say about the feature? It just seems like a kind of random one too.
Yeah, it's kind of just more to collect, right?
Yeah, more to collecto mundo. So it's interesting to say the least. It's just for collection purposes. Although if you get like there has been people I think that have been getting like shiny shadow, large or small Pokemon.
Exactly.
Just like
because I know Mawile. I know Mawile is like one of the first ones, and that's in the shadow pool right now.
Yeah. And
so that would be a pretty crazy one to hold on to. It's really shiny. Just cosmetic though.
Yeah, it's fully cosmetic. Those who finally got here, so we'll get there.
Drowsy was late.
I know, right? All right, so the next two pieces of news that we have are information basically about the Gold Turn. One of them being the final introduction of Primal Pokemons into the mix. The Colossal Pokemons are here. Or I guess I should say that.
We've been waiting for them.
Oh my god, it's been years. Thank you. It's taken this long, but we're finally there. So, Primal Reversion has been discovered in Pokemon Go. Let's watch the video so I can actually get my voice a little bit of a break here.
Yeah. Such a cool video.
Yeah, just the amount. First and foremost, if you actually didn't see the video, it is down linked to the in the blog post and everything. Actually, also mentioning and where we're going to be for Las Vegas when we go. Big announcement: we're going to Las Vegas. You'll see us there. So
yeah, anyone going to Las Vegas, feel free to meet up. Definitely cool to take photos. Trade us. You know.
So, trainers, trainers, something big is coming. Primal Reversion has been discovered in Pokemon Go, and trainers can experience it for the first time during the Go Tour Hole in Las Vegas. Primal Reversion is a phenomenon powered by natural energy that transforms selected Pokemons, which gives them a new appearance, improves their performance in battle, and more. Primal Reversion has been observing two Pokemons to date, the legendary Pokemon Kyogre and Groudon, originally discovered in the Hoenn region. And if they keep going with this at some point in the next 10 years, probably we'll have it in another Pokemon anyways.
The next 10 years.
Brand new power. So when you collect enough Primal energy, Kyogre and Groudon will be able to undergo their Primal Reversion. So just like Mega Evolution, Groudon and Kyogre will have technically their Mega forms. Excuse me. I gotta get some water when I can. Chris, go ahead and continue this while I go get some water real quick, okay?
Okay, with the new bonuses.
Just how you can earn the energy and then continue on for a bit.
I got you. I got you. So, of course, just like Mega Energy, you can earn Primal Energy from defeating Primal Kyogre or Primal Groudon in a raid battle, or by completing specific research tasks. I'm assuming we're going to have some of those in Las Vegas too. So, after undergoing Primal Reversion, Primal Kyogre and Primal Groudon will stay in their primal form for 8 hours, just like Megas, and after which they will return to their standard form. So we're not going to be able to catch them they stay in their primal form. That also means we'll be able to primal the ones we already had, which is kind of what we thought. The more times your Pokemon undergoes primal reversion, the less primal energy will be used. Same as Megas. It's really just a different name for Megas at this point.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So, just like Chris was saying, the primal reversion energy just is the same. Just collect the energy, you'll be able to go ahead and Mega Evolve or primal reverse Kyogre Groudon through it. People are
just
ready.
a different name, pretty much. Yeah.
So, what are the bonuses through what Kyogre and Groudon can do when they're in the primal form? First, read the first part there, Chris, for me.
Okay. So when they primal, the primal Kyogre being in your party will give a bonus to water, electric, and bug type attacks. So you're not just going to be benefiting from the water typing at Kyogre. It gives you a bit more versatility. And Primal Groudon will benefit fire, grass, and ground type attacks in raids, which is very interesting. Kyogre and Groudon's primal level will increase the more times they revert. We already know that.
Just like the Mega levels.
Yeah. And then
let me go ahead and continue this part.
Okay.
Before we continue on, the reason why they give extra bonuses than other Megas usually do is because their primal reversion actually is technically stronger in what a real regular Mega Pokemon is. In the main series games, their special ability is Primal Sea, and then I don't know, the other one I can't really remember right now for Groudon.
Desolate Land.
Desolate Land. Technically just made the weather just completely nullify other types of attacks when it comes down to it. I don't know, my throat is just killing me now.
Yeah, it's basically changing the weather when you primal them.
That's true. So, when it comes down to it, when Primal Kyogre is in your body, or is your body, catching water, electric, and bug type Pokemon will grant you additional experience and candy. Continue on, Chris.
I have lost it. There it is. Okay. So Primal Kyogre, is water, electric, bug, and extra XP and candy. Primal Groudon is fire, grass, and ground type, and will grant you additional XP and candy. So just imagine Kyogre's rain and Groudon is sunny weather, basically. So you can see a Pokemon's primal level and the bonuses granted to that level by navigating to the Pokemon's page and tapping the primal level icon, the same as Megas. It's just a different name, guys. And there's going to be a new Pokédex category. The Pokédex category for Mega Pokemon will be updated to include Pokemon that have undergone primal reversion. Awesome. I don't think there's any other ones other than Groudon and Kyogre, though. Am I wrong?
No, the primal reversion are only for those two, as to date, at least.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, they already added, origin forms for Dialga and Palkia and some of the newer games, so they could always put in new primals.
Yeah, in the future, probably. They're doing a lot of different things with even the Sinnoh origin forms and all that, but you'll be able to encounter both Primal Groudon and Primal Groudon in Primal Race during the specific periods, beginning in Go Tour Hoenn, Las Vegas. So again, this is your chance to get as many as possible because everybody will be, and their mother will probably be doing this. The raids will of course be person. We don't have confirmation yet if you can actually remote them. Once we do get information, we'll let you guys know in the end of the day. So, goodness, my throat is killing me. And then go ahead and tell them about the wonderful things that you're gonna do once you catch Kyogre and Groudon from their primal forms.
Sorry, are you telling me to read the next little blurb?
Yep.
My apologies. Starting with the Hoenn Tour Las Vegas, we'll obviously be able to encounter them in raids. And I believe, they already said that. Okay. So the Pokemon you challenge will be more powerful than any Pokemon we've encountered previously. I'm very excited for that. So I'd imagine that they're like 6 stars or 7 stars.
It's very close to
Especially if you
6 stars,
played
yeah.
Scarlet.
Yeah, pretty much.
So do not bring bad Pokemon. Make sure you have enough trainers. I would not pretend that these are the same as a Groudon or Kyogre raid. They're definitely more powerful.
I'm gonna hopefully see some cool animation when we battle them in the primal forms. I want to see that.
Yeah, I hope so, man. They're probably gonna be gigantic, which I love.
True.
The trainers will have opportunities during both Pokemon Go Tour Hoenn Las Vegas and Go Tour Hoenn Global to complete Primal Surge field research. So it's not just going to be in Las Vegas, which may lead to increased opportunities to encounter Primal Groudon or Kyogre in raids. I assume they might also give us extra candy for the Primals somehow for anybody that gets the ticket, but it does not say that here.
No,
It's just something they've kind of done for the past few megas. So I'd assume they do it for the Primals too.
yeah, I'm pretty sure they will. But again, just Mega Evolve a Pokemon that's gonna be correspondent to their typing, and you get the extra large candy regardless. So,
Dude, I just realized too, Swampert is literally gonna give you more candy for both of them.
there you go. That my man has it all figured out right now. Make sure you get
Big brain.
your Swampert Mega ready to go, level 3. So your extra large candy for both water and ground type will be ready for you to when you encounter both Groudon and Kyogre. I'm definitely gonna go for both of them so hard when it comes out. So,
Dude, I'm gonna have to be running my Go Plus like crazy when we're in Vegas because we both want that Shundo.
I'm trying to do like a trace for those. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that I can. One of the
And we've already said that we hope to do the double shiny Groudon hype that we did for like the Fire Punch Groudon back in the days on the podcast.
Can we get double Shandos? That's all I want. I want that moment to be engraved into our minds when we do a Groudon. So we got to do a lot of Groudons.
Oh yeah, the Primal shinies. If you guys haven't seen them yet, they're sick. They turn black, you're gonna love them.
Yeah, they're gonna look hugely cool. But that is not all, because Primal Pokemon cannot be completed unless they have their special signature moves finally coming to Pokemon Go. So Kyogre and Groudon will have his signature moves. Kyogre knowing the Charge Attack Origin Pulse, and then Groudon knowing the Charge Attack Precipice Blades. So before I die from my own throat, go ahead and tell them what it is or what they do actually before I get more water here.
Okay, Origin Pulse in trainer battles and in gyms and raids will have 130 power. And then Precipice Blades will have trainer battles, it will be 130, and gyms and raids will be the same, 130. So for PvP purposes, a lot of people are saying Groudon definitely gets a big buff off of this over Earthquake. So definitely exciting for that. They're saying Origin Pulse isn't as good for Kyogre just because Surf is so much spammier. The only reason you'd want Origin Pulse is as a closer if they don't have any shields. If that's what you care about. But don't forget you can use Elite TMs if you have a Hundo or Shundo already. You might as well give them this attack if you're going to be, primaling them or just using them for raids in general.
True. So yeah, just like Krista said, make sure you do this race when you have the chance, because it will be beneficial for you in the future and how the games will work.
And you're going to want a big team too while people are still excited for them.
Yeah, having just the ability to do all of those with the amount of people that are going to be voting Las Vegas. If you can remote to it, amazing. Just wait for them. We'll buy as many as we can, just because it's going to be an interesting, large, long event for the both of us. So, now that I got something for my throat, hopefully, I can continue on. Orange Impulse and President Bells being their actual, like, full-on signature moves finally coming into the game. Rayquaza is not far over, but Rayquaza is also part of this, should be part of this event.
Yeah, I think they might just give us like one somehow. I don't know if he's going to be in raids too, but only time will tell, pretty much, right?
Well, as far as we know, all the promotional stuff has just gone through both Primals anyways. I don't know what they're going to do with Rayquaza. I know that we're at least going to be able to get one because we got to complete the home Pokédex.
Yeah, I agree fully with what Pokemon Master Holly said online about this. She said there's really no reason for them to put it in raids or give us the Mega yet, specifically because more people would focus on Rayquaza for sure. So, don't get disheartened. He's going to have an event. It just gives us more possibilities to focus on him instead of other Pokemon getting left out and being harder to raid because people don't want to do it as much.
True. Usually, whenever something like this happens and Rayquaza is part of it, I want to say Rayquaza is going to be a summer Mega.
I can see that.
Because they want to promoterize all of it at the end of the day. But, we'll get to it. If we get more information, definitely we'll let you guys know. Because it could be like a special final surprise on the last day. It'd be like, because both Primals are out, and you know how this story goes. You have to calm them down somehow. And what's the best way to calm them down? Rayquaza with a steel chair.
Oh my god!
And Rayquaza with a steel chair coming down from the sky.
Go to sleep.
That's not me on that. I just wanted to do it. But if they do, if they do good lore to the whole thing, Rayquaza is going to be a big play at the end. For the entire Go Tour. It's gonna be insane if they give us that type of thing. I say that their lore will be top notch if it comes to that point. 100%. It's gonna be an amazing day. But there is a little bit of news that we kind of alluded last week or the week before. It came out something last week. We just didn't. But I completely forgot because there was no blog post because it's already out. But more details for the Go Tour Global is actually out and about. So this is what's going to happen. First and foremost, we did mention that the Global Go Tour will be from Saturday, February 25th to Sunday, February 26th, which technically is the weekend back from the other Go Tour. So it's literally back to back. Then the special research Chasing Legends, which, we go with Ryu or Rai, whatever his name is. To be able to obtain the red and blue orbs, which will give us abilities to Mega Evolve or Primal Revert, Primal Kyogre and Grano to their Primal forms. The chance to encounter the first Pokemon first discovered in the Hoenn region, new shiny Pokemon is that shiny Jirachi. The Master World Research, which granted will be part of this global event. Technically, it is a $5 purchase. If you want to actually activate the Master World Research. I kind of hated that they actually do it this way instead of having to earn for it. Because if somebody plays, it's cool. But if you just want to get Shiny Jirachi, it kind of makes sense. And do note, Shiny Jirachi has only been able to be obtained 2 times in the past. Not through Pokemon Go. It's been obtainable through the game's Pokemon Coliseum, if you Shiny hunted the harp. Or there was a special event in Japan that distributed one. So basically, this is the very first time we'll be able to legitimately obtain a shiny Jirachi for both your main series games and Pokemon Go, So that's an interesting one to say the least.
Yeah, I think it's interesting how limited some Pokemon are in release.
Yeah, it's the same as Shiny Mew and Shiny Celebi, so.
Exactly, yeah.
We also be able to encounter Shiny Kecleon, both in global and in person. So
that's gonna be the first time I see Kecleon, basically.
Unless you find it before then.
Yeah, the day before.
The day before, yeah, that would be funny. Primal Surge will also be happening, so Kyogre and Groudon will have their Primal Reversal forms in raids during the experience of the Go Tour Global. And that's Ruby and Sapphire Challenge. So during this global event, you get to choose between Ruby and Sapphire. So you'll be able to choose what Pokemon it spawns technically, depending on what you choose specifically.
Uh-oh.
And then unique field research, collect Mega Energy, encounter Ghost type Pokemon with a new rare field research task. Why would they say Ghost type? Oh, Sheninja. Probably the only one that you ever care about because it's the only shiny that nobody can get unless I got it. Cool.
Very tricky one to get, yeah. Since
but...
we can't technically get it on our own.
Mm-hmm. Well, in 1-star race, we'll have Trico, Torchic, and Mudkip appearing. 5 stars will have all forms of Deoxys if you really want to go for them. And then the Primal rates will have, of course, Primal Kyogre and Primal Groudon. We don't know if there's going to be a rotation. It's most probably likely if you find them one, you gotta try to do one. So
yeah, no Rayquaza in here, so it's very interesting how they're gonna do him.
Very, very interesting. Special Pokemon in the wild. I think we mentioned this last time when we actually talked about the Global Duel Tour. Torchic, Nincada, Katnia, and Bagon in the Blistering Sands. Berman Earth will have Trico, Wurmple, Mawile, Gulpin. We'll have Eris, Mist, Circuit, Meditite, Chimeco, and Napsol. And then Ancient Shores will have Mudkip, Lilliput, Phoebus, and Clamper, which you can also, of course, encounter more. And Chris is going to go for all the Phoebus. So
dude, still no shiny Phoebus. If I don't get one from Hoenn Tour, something's super wrong.
I'll be like, bro, there's a Phoebus. Bro, there's a Phoebus. Bro, there's a Phoebus. That's all.
Every Phoebus spawn.
We're also going to be encountering a lot of Pokemon from X. Pichu, Igglybuff, Trico, Torchic, Mudkip, Azuro, and Wynot will be in 2KX. Yes, I don't know if they're going to be boosted either, but we'll see how it goes. 5 stars will have, or 5Ks will have Circuit, Gulpin, and Katnia. 7KX will have Trapinch, Phoebus, Bagon, and Beldum. I'm probably going to be hatching most of those.
That is not a very good 7K pool, in my opinion.
No, it's not. Not after everything that we got into all those Pokemons. And then the 10K pool will have Torkoal, Tropius, and Relicanth.
Yeah.
That's the ones you want.
Yeah. Relicanth shiny, one of the best in the whole game.
Definitely. And I'm definitely going to try to go hard when it comes to go tour Las Vegas. So we'll see how it goes. There's going to be new features and items, which will come back soon for additional information. When is this happening? Very soon, actually. So it's like literally a week after Las Vegas. So we know, get up and go. That's the latest information everybody's been talking about. So it is what it is. Hopefully my throat doesn't kill me until the end of the podcast today. Worst schedule for me. Yeah, pretty much. We'll work it out. Don't worry. But yeah, that's all the information we got for us today. So we'll see how it goes. I'm really excited for Las Vegas. It's like we already almost got everything planned. Gonna be going there a little bit early just to get some things done before the weekend, because the weekend is gonna be jam-packed. Also, I think Trainer Tips is doing a DJ set on Saturday night, so we're going.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I got no problems with that.
Oh yeah. Oh, we gotta listen to that man once again. And maybe not die at 3 o'clock in the morning, but yes, because we got a day 2 to go to anyways. But we'll see how it goes, how it is. But yeah, I guess it's time to talk some get good, get wrecked. Here we go, Chris. GBL Great League is back with, I think, the Weather Cup or some other type of cup.
Yeah, the Weather Cup is actually pretty fun.
Is it?
I only played a little bit today, but I've been enjoying it.
Limited Pokemons with fire, water, ice, and rock. That's an interesting one. What's the best course of action? Do you know anything about it?
Well, I'll tell you what I've been using. Shadow Walrein with Gyarados and Wishcash. You'd expect it to lose really hard to like any Razor Leafer, but a lot of people don't even want to bring Razor Leafers because of the fire. So Ludicolo is the biggest concern, but because Gyarados has the flying typing, he only takes neutral from the Razor Leaf, so he's kind of my best choice. But like, it's very risky. It's very risky.
Very
Uh,
risky. Has it
yeah,
been working out for you though?
yeah. I've been having a few positive sets. I've only played like 2 sets today, I think. But it is a very fun cup. I like any cup that brings down the meta, so you don't have to worry about more things.
Right.
So it's more concentrated. But yeah, if you guys got some good ice types and just some Pokemon you want to use to just have some fun, I think it's a lot more less rage inducing than Open Great League.
That's for sure. Hopefully, if you can get to it, I don't know. I'll kick back into things and see if I can get some good sets in there, just to play a couple of sets here and there.
I definitely recommend it more than Great League.
And then the factions update. So last week, fractions went. We got demolished.
It was rough. It was rough.
Yeah, it was a rough time. We probably won't have another updates for you guys next week because my boy and I got benched.
Well, okay. He said it wasn't a punishment. I do want to see what the alternates can do.
I'm only saying it for the reason that we don't suck, but we've been doing quite bad there. It's not. It's like just like you said.
We did good last week, but
this
this last week was bad. But I still need to trade Pure Lighter and grab that Regirock from you.
Oh yeah.
So maybe we can do that next week, but
here's
it won't be in time for battles. So
yeah, he's switching in place. Yeah. I don't think we want to do it this week unless we get Lucky Friends, because if we try for a Regirock and
you think it would be lucky?
Yeah. Next week is fine. Well, after
yeah, I'm not in a huge rush for it, honestly.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes. Definitely, hopefully, we'll see Switch Masters go up in value with our substitutes. But best of luck to anybody trying to play our metas. It's been hard for a lot of us, so just keep an eye out.
It's rough.
We'll come back stronger than ever. Don't worry. We'll get all the battles going. So, with that being said, I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else to cover unless I forgot something. And then if not, Niantic is just gonna be like, "Hey, right, Chris?"
Yeah, nothing I can think of.
That is cool and wonderful. All right, with that being said, thank you so much for listening. Happy Articuno episode. Oh yeah, it is Articuno's episode. Text entry Articuno is 144. Let's check it out in the Pokédex real quick. No. Hey, we're almost at 151. Dun dun dun.
You?
We're gonna do the Mew episode then. We're all Mystic here today. Yes, thank you. We're all Mystic here today. Thank you.
Oh no!
He's switching up right now. He's getting buying that medal now. All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening, everybody. If you like what you hear or checked us out on the Twitch channels, of course, make sure you check us out to any of the podcast services fees. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, and any of those places. If you can leave us a review, we will greatly appreciate it. Before my voice fully goes out, don't forget to check us out on our socials. The Purified Podcast for all things Pokemon Go related news. Pure Let It Go for anything that you want to see. Or Pokemon related, anyways. Pokemon Trigger Please, PKMN Trigger Please with a C at the end. You can always email us at thepurifiedpodcast@gmail.com. Join our Discord if you want to talk to us more directly. And don't forget to check us out at thepurifiedpodcast.com, the Professor Network. With that being said, Chris, take us away for the night.
All right. I am a huge fanboy for Pokemon Hoenn, so very excited to be going in February with Pure Lighter. Again, if you're going, feel free to let us know, and we can plan a meetup. We'll probably post about where we'll be good to meet up ahead of time, so it doesn't interfere with anybody's playtime. Because we trying to get them shinies.
We going ham.
Yeah, we going ham out there. But we're looking forward to it. I hope Pure Lighter's voice is A+ for next week. So I hope everything goes very fast for him. And we'll hope to. And we hope to catch you next week, where hopefully we got even more news for you. So see you guys then. Peace out.
Keep purifying them, everybody, and we'll see you guys next time.